What's up, man? Kilconfirmed, producer and artist for Legend Bound. Rocking with my man Aaron from blackaffiliated.com. What's going on, man?
Chillin', man. Thank you for inviting me here, man.
Yes, sir. Appreciate you coming out, man. Appreciate the love of your show.
No problem, man. No problem. So, man, I haven't seen you since y'all first show, which was dope. Oh my gosh.
League of Legends, man.
Yeah, I mean, y'all was jumping around on stage. You know what I'm saying? It was funny. This is my first time seeing y'all like perform like that, and you know, it was a lot of positive energy in the building. You know?
That's all. That's the goal for everything. As far as we not them guys that'll be too cool to have fun or whatever. Mm-hmm. That's not the objective of our shows. So
yeah,
we want everybody moving. That's why we take all of our energy on stage and give everything we got, so we get it back from the crowd.
Yeah, I seen that, man. That stage was like, oh my, you're super tall. So you was jumping around. I thought your head was going to definitely hit the ceiling. Thank God it didn't happen. The dreads probably hit the ceiling, but you know. But that's what's up, man. So I heard you've been making music since you were 8 years old. So how did it feel just like producing your first song?
It's just crazy because I always like, as far as being a producer, that's just like what's been inside as a kid, you know. Always start with you beating on the tables at cafeterias and shit like that.
Talk about it.
You know. And as far as, you know, really working on like hardware or machinery or whatever, my pop was a traveling musician. So we had like, you know, keyboards and shit like that I could work on like when I was a kid. I had access to all of that shit. So I made my first beat on a program probably like at 9 or 10 years old. Like on a Triton keyboard with the sequencer inside of it.
Wow.
So yeah, like, and it always been like that. It'll always be beats in my head. It's just like it's always been there. But until I was like 17, when I really picked up FL Studio and realized like, all right, so this is going to be my career in a couple of years. Yeah. That's when I realized it. Yeah.
That's what's up, man. It kind of reminds me of Kanye. I was watching this one interview. He was talking about like, I started making beats on, you know, this computer system, this program, you know, at a young age. I never knew that. So it definitely was ingrained in him, just like it was you.
It's been there. Music has just always been there.
So, man, I know you like video games, and I know that's how you got your name, right? Kilconfirmed?
Well, I mean, it definitely has something to do with it, just because, like, I mean, everybody was calling me Kill anyway, because my name was Kill, so all my homies just call me Kill, just the last syllable. But yeah, one of my old shorties and shit used to say, she thought about me whenever they would say Kill Confirmed on the Call of Duty joint and shit.
Oh snap!
So
that's how it. Okay.
Between that and just the rest of my niggas kind of joked about it, like Kill Confirmed and some shit like that. And then I used to be Kill with the beats back in like that era when niggas would say something with the something. Yeah. So yeah, I felt trapped to that. But my tag was Kill Confirmed, like the clip from the game and shit. Before the beat drop, I used to put the tag in there. Okay. So then eventually started getting older. I'm like 18, 19. I'm like, I don't want to be Kill with the beats. That shit is corny.
I feel you.
So you know, I just switched it to Kill Confirmed. It works perfect.
Yeah, man. I see. It's definitely, you know, set in stone. Yeah. So if your artistry skills were a video game, what would your storyboard look like?
Shit. That motherfucker would be he'd be the man. I mean, he probably had like a sonic superpower or something, like I'll like shoot waves at niggas or something like of sonic energy, and they'll like fly back off shit and like ricochet off walls and shit and make like beats.
Oh wow.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Wow, okay. Dang, thinking off the fly. Yeah. Okay, speaking of games, I want to play a quick game. This is called Kill One, Battle One, and Collab with One. So, I know, right? It's crazy, but I don't know if you're down to play, but I'm going to just toss out 3 names, and we're going to go from there. So, number 1 is Dr. Dre. Number 2 is Boy Wonder. And number 3 is Timbaland.
Oh shit. Kill One, Battle One, Collab One. Boy Wonder my nigga. And I've been using this fucking kit for the longest, but I gotta earth that man.
You gotta earth it?
He gotta get the fuck out of here. He that nigga.
Yeah.
He's definitely that nigga, and he's one of my favorite producers, and I get influence from him as far as like percussion and shit like that, but he gotta go. So it's Kill, Battle, and what was the other one?
Collab.
I'll collab with Dre.
Okay.
I'll definitely collab with Dre. And me and Timbo will go at it.
Okay.
Because I feel like I can go at it with Timbo.
That.
I feel like I can go at it beat for beat right now with Timbo right now.
Okay.
So, and as far as percussion, I got you probably the biggest influence percussion wise. As far as like random sounds and shit that make it sound different. Like how Timbo and Pharrell like really got that shit mastered. But you can have a basic pattern to a beat and throw it completely off with a bunch of like tambourines and bongos and shit like that. So I will battle Timbo with that.
Got you.
I will collab with Drake. That shit would be good.
So like, providing that eclectic mix and letting him know what's up.
Yeah.
Like,
Like I can do this shit too, like some shit like that. So
I respect that. I respect that. Okay, so I got 2 words. Black water. Your song. How did that come about, and why did that come about?
Well, you know, given all the recent fucking gruesome shootings and police brutality that have been going on forever, but it's really getting captured on the phones now. It's kind of like it's really hard just watching this shit, like these videos and all that. Like, so I mean, it's been an anger like instilling in me for a while now watching these like videos. I started this song in February during Black History Month. Like,
as you should.
That's when I made the beat. I made it in February, and I wrote the first verse to that song in February. And I recently came back to it now, because when I was writing that song, I'm like, yo, this shit is crazy, it's powerful, but it's not the time for this shit. I don't want to drop it during Black History Month and make people think it's like, well, it's Black History Month, so this nigga just gonna drop it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I feel you.
I kind of wanted to, for something with that deep of a message, I didn't want to come off as cheesy or like, you know, so I'm like, this ain't the time yet for this shit. And then, you know, between Alton Sterling and the Philando Castile videos that came out, I'm like, yo, this shit is getting out of control. This shit, like, I mean, it's just, the song is just raw emotion. Like, I said a lot of crazy shit in that song, like, as far as, like, I mean, what we should do and shit like that. But it's just, it's coming from, it's raw. It's raw emotions. It's just really me pouring everything I got onto a record. So, just the feelings, you know, being a black youth in America, it's just like, against the odds, it's just like, the song, that's how the song came about pretty much. I wrote the second verse, like, a few days before I put it out. And got Soraya to sing the hook, the outro and shit.
She has an amazing voice, by the way.
Dope as hell. And I just met her too, right before, the first day that I linked up with her, and I met her, she recorded it right here. First day. She had that part written already. I didn't write that, or she was like, yo, I got something that'll fit with this song. And she just laid it down and that was it. Like, it was just perfect. But it's just crazy that the original concept for that record, I was writing from the perspective, it was 1989, and I'm writing from the perspective of the son of a Black Panther. Who's, you know, who watched the Reagan era, like, basically destroy their family.
Wow.
Because, you know, prior to that, it was like a lot of unity and, you know, it was an uprising in the black community. And then once crack hit and everything like that.
Yeah.
That's why the first verse, you know, refers to things like, thought you killed the Panthers, we just at the zoo. So it's just like, you know.
Wow.
It was shit like that. And then the fact that I wrote the second verse from today, like how I felt today, but it still made perfect sense within the timeline of the song because the same shit is going on. That shit kind of blew my mind. I'm like, yo, how do I write a song from the perspective of 1989 and then write a song from the perspective of me today? 2 different verses, put them together and it fits because the same shit has been going on for X amount of years.
Yeah.
So that record is just like, it's crazy.
Yeah, that's a lot of introspection, you know, and I think it's beautiful because, you know, like you said, a lot of this stuff has been happening, you know. Yeah. There's nothing new, but it's just getting captured.
Yeah, these phones, man.
I know. It's kind of like a love-hate, you know.
Yeah, because that shit is graphic. That shit is super hard to watch. And
it is.
Keep watching it. Like,
you're right.
You know.
It's like, what do you do? So, man, on that song, I know you had something, oh man, one of the most, I guess you can say Negro Spiritual, you know, the song Wade in the Water, you know, just in the, like, the chorus in the background, you know, I think that just brings so much depth to the song. How did you just pull that out? Like, where did that come from?
I kind of just, like, when I first started that beat, for some reason it was in my head. Like, I was kind of just like humming that shit, humming the melody, and I didn't know where the melody was from. Then it clicked. I'm like, oh shit, that's where it's from. Let me go sample that. But it's really like you said, a Negro Spiritual. It's just crazy that in 2016, I still have to make a Negro Spiritual. After we're supposed to have come so far. Think about how many years ago that song was made. Like when slaves and Harriet Tubman and all that shit. For an oppressed people to uplift each other. And I still have to, you know, us as an oppressed people can still use Negro Spirituals to lift each other up. Even though we're supposed to be equal or whatever like that. The scale hasn't tipped yet. So it's just perfect, you know.
Okay. And I think that brings me into my next question about your is it a mixtape or is it going to be an album? What is it? Calm Before the Storm.
Yeah, I don't like the word mixtape.
Okay.
Yeah, it's such
what do you like?
A negative connotation with this shit now. Like, yo, fam, check out my mixtape. This. No, it's gonna be EP.
Okay, got you.
Well, and because I like short bodies of work, I like short songs, and I like short projects. So, because nobody has attention span. Like, I'm not gonna throw like 20 tracks at somebody.
Yeah,
I'm gonna just make a solid 6, so that you can listen to it in a 15 to 20 minute span, enjoy it, and want to listen to it again.
Exactly.
Have replay value.
Teasing them.
Yeah, I would love for it to be 6, 7 at the most, and definitely expect, like, as far as my sound, if you've noticed, like, everything on my SoundCloud, every song sounds different.
Oh yeah.
There hasn't been any consistency in my sound yet, and I'm kind of enjoying being all over the place. So I want my EP, it'll be like an organized mess.
Right.
You know, the sound will be consistent enough so you know it's me, but I'll definitely be trying a lot of new things. I've been singing a lot. I've been like...
I heard that, yeah.
Yeah.
So definitely. Man, I think, you know, that's perfect for an artist like yourself because, you know, you're not afraid to try new things and venture out and see, you know, what people like, you know?
Yeah, at this point, like, the fact that I even conquered something like rapping is never some shit I would have ever thought I'd have been doing. That was never one of my dreams as a kid. Oh, I want to rap. Like, no, I was like the shyest kid, like, in high school. I didn't talk. I didn't use my voice at all. So now I'm, like, using my voice, and it gave me a new confidence. So I started rapping, like, 2014, and then, like, just, like, writing little verses here and there. 2015, you know, made my first song, released my first song.
Gotcha.
So now, ever since then, you know, I've been just experimenting. It's like, what can I do? How far can I take my voice as far as, you know, pushing the boundary of what I'm doing?
Right.
I have a laid-back song, an angry song, somewhere I'm singing, you know, somewhere I'm rapping, singing, different flows, different melodies, like, you know, whatever the beat tells me to do.
Gotcha. Yeah, so I think, well, after you mentioned that you don't like mixtapes and this will be an EP.
Yeah.
If you had to use one adjective to describe this EP, what would you call it? What would you give it?
Sporadic.
Sporadic?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sporadic.
Yeah, I'm a sporadic type of person.
Yeah.
So I'm probably gonna like the tape.
A lot of the shit on there people are not going to expect. I just want to just leave it at that because I don't want expectations on these artists. Because, you know, in my mind, I'm still a producer first.
Yeah.
So the artist, the second thing I'm doing, it's just like, yeah, I'm just do whatever the fuck I want. Like, because I'm, you know, rapping is the second thing. So it's like, I really just take that and just have fun with it. You know, if I want to, you know, play guitar and sing for a whole track, I might do that. So, I mean, because I also want to showcase my versatility. Like, it's more than just making beats or whatever. Just like music, any type of genre is something that I'm capable of doing. Just based on the background.
Wow.
So.
Hey, yeah, I feel like you're definitely headed down the right lane. I can say that. You know, so I mean, I guess that leaves us to, you know, as far as like the Legend Bound collective and where you see the collective going Could you talk about that?
Yeah, man, crazy ass tours, fucking selling out shows, really just having fun. Like, just, this shit is fun for us, like, as a collective, when we together, it's just camaraderie, niggas goofing off, laughing, even though we always still get shit done, but it's just like, it's like a family, you know, more than just like a group of people, like, making music, whatever, it's collective, you know, like a how our future was at their strongest, or like a TDE or something like that. Like, it's like a family, you know. So
yeah, that's
everybody have their own respective fan bases and have their own respective grind, but when we come together, it'll always be that camaraderie.
Cool. Well, I look forward to, you know, y'all acting crazy on stage, on the tour.
Yeah, you seen it.
Jumping in the crowd, you know, just having fun with it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I definitely appreciate you just letting me stop by. You know, y'all can definitely check this interview out on blackaffiliated.com. Check out, you know, his SoundCloud, you know, check out, which is Kilconfirmed. Check out his Instagram, which is Kilconfirmed, and Twitter, which is Kilconfirmed. And you can check my Instagram out at Ben_trendy, BEEN_trendy. So yeah, man. I appreciate it, man, for sure.
You know, man. Sure. More great interviews to come. Appreciate what y'all doing. We all just gonna work together.